Hey guys, so today I decided to do a video on invisalign versus braces. Um, so I have metal braces, as you can see. So there are two types of braces. Actually, there are many types of braces, but here I'm going to name a few. So you have the traditional stainless steel metal braces, which I have. You have ceramic braces, which are like this, except you don't have colors, it's just clear. However, you do have like a metal arch, but it's not as noticeable. That's a good option. There are also incognito braces, which are braces, except they're inside your teeth. I think it's kind of cool because they're not noticeable, but they seem kind of uncomfortable for like your tongue or something. I don't know, I don't get it. Anyways, and so the other option is Invisalign. So you guys are probably looking this up because you're probably trying to straighten your teeth and wondering whether you want Invisalign or braces. As you know, or you might not know, Invisalign is more expensive than metal braces. This is how my orthodontist has it, but I have to admit she is pretty expensive. So, metal braces is $5,000. And ceramic braces are $6,000, and so is Invisalign. $6,000 is Invisalign. However, my orthodontist is really expensive. When my brother got his braces, which was a long time ago, his cost $3,500. So, yeah, I guess my dentist's just kind of expensive. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to start saying is the cons of both. So the con with braces is that they're really noticeable. The metal is really noticeable. Every 6 weeks you have to go in, get them like tightened, and it really hurts for like 2 days after getting them tightened. You can't eat solid food. Then also, you can't eat a lot of, I mean, you can eat everything, but you know, like, if you're eating, like, I don't know, like, sushi, like, the rice gets stuck between your braces, which, it's okay, because I just clean it out after, but, yeah, it's kind of annoying. They do say that you can't chew gum or eat candy, but nobody pays attention to that. You can eat candy and it's fine. Yeah, so apart the fact that they hurt a little, and they are noticeable, I don't think there's that much. Oh yeah, and after, I'm not doing it right now, which I should be, after a while, usually, you're gonna have to wear rubber bands that go from like here to there. I don't have them right now, but, oh, actually I do have some. Sorry. So here are what rubber bands look like. As you can see on the little drawing, actually, rubber bands are to align your teeth because here, this middle part isn't perfectly aligned. It used to be worse, but for most people it's not perfectly aligned. So, it just like aligns every tooth. So, Sorry for taking so long. So here are what they look like. The elastics. You hook them on. And you hook them on the bottom too. They're not uncomfortable, except you have to take them out to eat and to brush your teeth. And it's annoying having to remember to put them back in, because if you do not use them, it can delay your treatment for like months, even a year if you don't wear them. Eventually your orthodontist will give up and not make you wear them, because the treatment would be useless and long. But and if you do wear them, you get them off 6 months in advance, whatever. So yeah, that is a hassle. The rubber bands, really. And apart from that, I don't think there's that many things that suck. Yeah, no, there's not that much. Okay, now the cons of ceramics. Ceramics, same thing as metal braces, except you don't have that huge issue of them being as noticeable. And now Invisalign. So the cons of Invisalign is that they take usually between 6 and 9 months more of treatment than braces do. Right here, this is not Invisalign. Actually, this is just a mouth guard that I use at night. But this is sort of what Invisalign is like, so I kind of want to show you. So Invisalign, I actually was going to use Invisalign, but it was kind of expensive, so I didn't. They put like 4 dabs of glue on 8 teeth, on 4 teeth on each side. They put like a sort of dab of glue. It's white, so it's not very noticeable, but it is noticeable. And then we put this in. And supposedly that would be Invisalign. Those dabs of glue kind of help it click it on. And it stays in a lot easier than this does, because it's just a mask bar. So yeah, the cons is that it does take longer. It does straighten your teeth, but it does not, it doesn't really fix the problems on your teeth go a little too much in the front. I don't know how to explain that. An open bite. It fixes that a little, but Invisalign is actually, it's good for people who had braces when they were younger, and that, you know, as you get older, your teeth will move whether you have braces or not, and just to get them a little straight again. But if you have major teeth problems, don't get Invisalign. Invisalign, you have to take it out each time you eat and drink something that's not water. And each time you eat, you have to brush your teeth, because what happens is that if you don't brush your teeth, well, you get food stuck, and there's no it can't get out. There's no air for it to kind of breathe. So your tooth enamel will rot if you do that too much. So you just have to realize that each time you go eat, you're going to have to bring a toothbrush and toothpaste, and that's not very practical. And you can't just snack during the day. I like to go just to, I don't know, find a cupboard and eat some chocolate. But with Invisalign, unless you're willing to brush your teeth all the time, you won't be able to do that. Also Invisalign, a lot of people forget to put them back in after they took them out to eat. And that's also kind of what happens in the elastics, except the elastics isn't for straightening your teeth, so you have to be really conscious and take a lot care of your teeth if you have Invisalign. Okay, now the pros of all three of them. So a pro of braces is that, of course, it's 6 to 9 months faster than Invisalign. It You can have fun with the colors. Usually if you're like a kid or a teenager, a lot of people have like fun doing like rainbow colors, or it's not, people like playing around with it. Although if you're an adult, you probably don't really want to do orange and black for Halloween. So that's kind of fun, and you never have to put it back on. Like, you can't really forget to put it back on. Okay, so I guess that's really like the only pro. And ceramic braces, same thing. Same pros, except you can't have fun. You can't like play around with colors, but it's really not that noticeable. Like, I have a friend who recently got ceramics, and I noticed that something was odd with her teeth, but I didn't shock me. I didn't really think about that. I think they're a really good alternative. And the pros of Invisalign, of course, is that it's almost invisible. You can't really see it. They don't really hurt your teeth. When you put them in at first, it's a little tight, but after like 5 minutes, you don't even realize it's in. You don't have to be insecure about your smile, and there's no dabs of glue on it that noticeable anyways. Okay, well, apart from that, I think that's the only thing you have to know from braces versus Invisalign. Here's my advice: if you are like a kid, or a teenager, get normal braces, because you just want to speed up the process and have some fun with them. But if you're older and you're just like fixing your teeth because your teeth move, getting Invisalign, although it is more expensive. So that's all for today, and probably make some new videos. Bye.